Up very far.
That undignified dismount wasn't quite the slide Adam expected. With only half a slope to build momentum, he peaked at 15 miles per hour and traveled a measly 4 feet.
You barely made it off the end of the ramp.
I don't know what happened. I was good and slippery, and the track did a great job of keeping me on the track. But yeah, I landed about 4 feet away.
That's not a good sign.
No, it's not a good sign for the myth, but I'm raring to go again. That was a hell of a lot of fun.
And for take 2, he'll need a little more slide. So he heads to 3/4 of the way up. The landing may have been a little hard on his derriere, but at least Adam got air.
Oh, wow!
But there was one frothy problem.
By the time I hit the ramp, so much water had sprayed into my face from the overly wet ramp that I couldn't see a thing. I hit the ramp blind. I did everything wrong. But I landed okay. Coach, I'm ready to go in for another run. Will you send me in?
Okay, but to be safe for this run, they ditch the bucket and give the slide a more even spray from top to bottom.
If you remember, I told Jamie that I thought the sprayers were a stupid idea, and I was so sure we weren't going to use them to grease the ramp that I told him that if we did use them, I'd pay him $100. I hope he forgets.
I doubt it, Adam. The Heineman never forgets. With the safety sorted out, the guys can concentrate on this myth. There are 2 parts to the super slide: accuracy and distance.
Do I have 115 feet of travel in my future? Honestly, I don't think so. Okay, I'm ready to go from the top.
It should be all downhill from here.
Yeah, well, break a leg.
Here we go.
But will a slide from the very top be enough to launch Adam the same distance as the video stunt slider?
3, 2, 1. Oh, it doesn't take much. Here we go. Whoa! Yeah! Wow!
Well, that was one mighty mega whoosh. But Adam only flew 70 feet. A far cry from the 115 feet of the myth.
I'm alive, right?
I think so.
How far did I fly?
You flew about 70 feet.
That's totally intense. That was, above and beyond everything else, the single most intense thing I've ever done on the show. Editors, just roll it one more time. I want to watch this. Yeah, look at that! I am screaming involuntarily the whole way to the water. The moment I feel the water hit my feet, I am so grateful because I know it's a good landing. I wish you could try this.
But now it's time to call in the heavies.
So why do I have to go down the slide when Adam already has? Good to go. Well, you don't think I'm going to pass something like this up, do you? I mean, look at it. And besides, who knows, I might go further.
It isn't a case of anything Adam can do, Jamie can do better.
Just relax and clench your butt. That worked for me so well.
It's about mass. Jamie is slightly heavier than Adam, and that could give him an edge when it comes to flight distance.
Don't you wonder what's going through Jamie's head right now? Keep my core tight. Relax. It's probably not. It's probably more like, wonder how to reassemble the rack on my truck. Maybe some quarter 20 bolts. Oh, it's time to go? Okay, here we go.
So, Adam, this whole thing seems kind of fun, but it's also terrifying. Maybe it's terrifyingly fun? What do you think?
I had exactly the same assessment of the thing. Tell me what you feel like after the fly.
I guess it's now or never. Here we go.
Jamie starts at the safety distance, 3/4 of the way up.
You sounded great going down.
It is kind of involuntary.
You see what I mean about like not having much of a choice in how things are going?
I didn't keep my legs quite as spread as you were, which was part of the reason I came off just a hair sideways.
Yeah.
That's kind of painful coming down. If you're not centered, that's a lot of hit.
Yeah, when I landed on my butt, I'm still sore from that.
With Jamie's safety run complete, he heads for the top.
Just look at this thing. I mean, who gets to do this? This is fun.
Fun, but will he be able to fly the full 115 feet of the Myth?